We had a pretty windy start to the day in the metro, and that's all due to the canyon winds that we had. Here's our Sandia Peak camera. Let's see, right there. There's the snow that's left. It's all hidden in the shade. But we've been so warm the last couple of weeks. All the snow, even from the big snow we saw 2 weekends ago, have all gone away. Forecasting 76 today for the metro. Our average is 70 for this time of year, so not too bad, as we're just going to be just a little bit above it. Sunset time is at 7:39 later on this evening. Radar beginning to light up a little bit as we get toward this afternoon. You see here toward the end of the loop, some of this green popping up near Los Alamos and the Sangre de Cristo Mountains. Maybe in the higher elevations, we're seeing a little bit of light rain. I'd love to get your reports if you're watching us there in the North Mountains. But in the valleys, we have a lot of dry air in place. And that simply means we're going to see a lot of sprinkles and gusty winds from some of these showers we see this afternoon. But look at this dip right there. You see how fast these arrows are moving? I pointed it out yesterday. We're in the middle of the jet stream again. And what that means, we're in this gusty, breezy pattern each and every day now. It was nice while it lasted, where we didn't have a lot of the wind last week. So as we continue to the rest of our Tuesday afternoon, warm, a few dry showers possible, a few light sprinkles are possible in higher elevations, especially in the North Mountains. I'm forecasting 73 today for Gallup, 78 in Silver City, 86 in Deming. So definitely the southwestern part of New Mexico, the warmest spot. Forecasting some of those winds, we had that east wind in the metro. We're shifting it more out of the south as we go through the rest of the afternoon. 20 to 30 miles per hour on average, a good bet for most of the state today. We go toward our Wednesday. You see we get a little bit more breezy to windy tomorrow. Winds shifting out of the southwest. We could have a gust top near 40 miles per hour in Santa Fe tomorrow evening on your ride home from work. But then I really want to point out Thursday when we get there in a moment. I'm going to show you that. But forecasting some of these sprinkles today. Here's 6 p.m. with Futurecast. As you see here, a little bit of green trying to pop up near the metro and the East Mountain communities. Don't be shocked if you get some really strong winds all of a sudden and maybe a sprinkle or two. That's some of those showers that we're anticipating. Here's 9 p.m. You still see it. It's gone by later on tonight, and we clear out and see much more sunshine for our Wednesday, but it's still going to be a little gusty to breezy across the state with southwest winds. But I want you to circle your calendar. Put it on your phone. Whatever you got to do. Thursday, you're going to have really high winds to deal with out of the southwest, and that means we're going to have a critical to extreme fire weather day. No burning on Thursday, please. We don't want any wildfire starts. But how about some good news? Do you see green on the map? I do. As we look at Futurecast and kind of progress it toward the weekend, we have a storm system on the way, and we're looking at increased rain chances for your Easter weekend. Here's Saturday 11, Saturday 5 p.m. Much better chances of moisture as we get towards Saturday. And I think this begins to move out as we get towards Sunday morning. So if you have plans near sunrise on Sunday morning for Easter, even into the afternoon, you're looking okay. For now, I want you to point out here on the 7-day for Roswell, 94 on Thursday, and gusty winds with some blowing dust possible, and that means high fire danger, so keep that in mind. 78 in Silver City today, 86 in Deming with mostly sunny skies, a few clouds around. For the northwest, the Four Corners region, can't rule out a rumble of thunder today for Farmington. That's not a very big chance, and you're not going to get a lot of wetting precip from any kind of showers today. More than anything, gusty winds. We turn breezy tomorrow and very windy on Thursday. We could see 69 today in Taos, 74 for the Espanola Valley, and 70 in Santa Fe. A few light showers in the higher elevations where there's a little bit more moisture to work with. 78 Wednesday, and then blowing dust likely Thursday with high winds and highs back in the mid-70s. 64 for Las Vegas today, a little breezy at times, and maybe a sprinkle or two as we continue through the rest of the afternoon evening. 70s for the East Mountain communities with 70 today for Edgewood. And in the metro, some valley locations could touch pretty close to that low 80-degree mark, including Corrales at 80. For Rio Rancho going with 79 today. And then look at that big wind as we get toward the end of the week. Thursday, blowing dust likely.